Students, Assalamu alaikum. Hope you might be okay in your respective homes. The COVID-19 infection is gaining pace in the world. It is putting heavy amount of pressure on the globe. People are dying in plenty. Next to it, government is planning to conduct your examinations online in the months of October or November. So it is compulsion and moral obligation on us to remain inside our homes, to prepare ourselves for the coming examination, and by sitting in home isolation, we can also defeat the COVID-19 infection. Dear students, today we are dealing without use of whiteboard, class 12th political science subject, chapter 5 contemporary South Asia, and topic under discussion is creation of Bangladesh. Dear students, in 1947 India got partitioned, or we may say it got divided, and some parts of Assam and Bengal joined Pakistan. Pakistan itself was divided into two provinces, or we can say two big provinces, one West Pakistan and another East Pakistan. In between West Pakistan and East Pakistan, there is a huge Indian territory. But in all matters of life, whether it was political matters, social matters, or economic matters, West Pakistan had more say than the East Pakistan. When Urdu was imposed as an optional language in Pakistan, it went against the Bengali people who are speaking Bengali and their culture also. So movement is grow there for the more autonomous power and more representation of East Pakistan in the Pakistan government or Pakistani elected representation. In 1970, elections for the Constituent Assembly, for the proposed Constitutional Assembly took place, and Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's party Awami League won all the seats in the East Pakistan. And Constitution Assembly finally did not convene because when West Pakistan saw that East Pakistani leader Sheikh Mujibur Rahman won the most number of seats with the full majority, so they did not convene proposed Constituent Assembly. Ayub Khan, Yahya Khan was the military dictator because there were always constitutional crises in Pakistan, as our books mentioned. Yahya Khan, by force, tried to stop these movements there, mass movements there, and put behind the bars Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the leader of the East Pakistan. So some refugees, some Bengali people start migrating to India, and India finally did support because there was mass migration of the people from East Pakistan to India, and finally support militarily and financially. So full-time war broke out between Pakistan and India in 1971. In the same war, this East Pakistan got separated from the West Pakistan and turned a new sovereign country in 1971. Thereafter, when 1971 East Pakistan became a separate state in the form of Bangladesh, what we are watching today, in 1975 there also constitutional crises were held there because it was a newly country. It was a new country, we may say, because it had got fresh independence from the West Pakistan. So in 1975, they did start building their constitution, or we may say their routine affairs, how to deal with the state now. They rely on, or they have faith on, democracy, presidential form of government. And in 1975, they opted for the presidential system. But in the same year, in 1975, this system was abolished there. All the parties were abolished there, including the party of Awami League, and Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Sheikh Zilul Rahman military general was assassinated. So the what happened after there in Bangladesh, we will discuss it in the next class, because in a video of 5 or 6 minutes we got upload the full details regarding the creation of Bangladesh and constitutional crisis thereafter. It is enough for today. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I shall be live again for the next class, so that I will throw the detailed light on the constitutional crisis in Bangladesh and military dictatorship in Bangladesh. And today it's enough for you. But before leaving class, I'm advising you to stick to the books, to concentrate on self-studies, because government is well set to take your examinations online. In case of any query or question strikes your mind, you can call me on 7006 or WhatsApp me on the same number 7006 or even you can email me kgm38864 at the rate of gmail.com, and your query shall be answered within short duration of time. But the most important advice is you must concentrate on the self-study. This only way to cross every barrier with ease. Be blessed. Take care. Thanks.